following video demonstrates the series of commands, actions in the aircraft, and safety requirements that will occur during a Phantom Airborne Brigade Twin Otter airborne operation. These actions in the aircraft apply to both land and water airborne operations using the Twin Otter platform. This video is intended for Phantom Airborne training purposes only. DHC-6 Twin Otter is a light STOL twin turboprop multi-purpose aircraft capable of flying various missions to include personnel, bundle, airborne, and message or material pickup operations. Most procedures and commands are the same except the DHC-6 has floor-mounted anchor cables. Physical characteristics of the DHC-6 include the following: drop speed 75 knots at 1500 feet AGL, flaps set at 15 to 20 degrees for parachute operations, aisle length 18 feet 5 inches, aisle width 6 feet 1 inch, door width 56 inches, door height 50 inches. At the DACO's direction, jumpers will begin to load the aircraft in reverse stick order. Ensure the ripcord grip of your reserve is protected at all times. Move all the way forward in the aircraft while maintaining the stick order. Assume a seated position facing the tail of the aircraft with your legs apart in a V configuration. Move as close to the jumper seated to your rear as possible. Protect the ripcord grip of your reserve at all times. Stick 1 will board the aircraft last. Each jumper of stick 1 will transfer the static line snap hook to the safety as they board and then assume a seated position on the floor with legs extended and facing the jump door. Protect the ripcord grip of your reserve at all times. Supervisory personnel required. 2 personnel supervise safety procedures. 1 jump master who performs standard aircraft check procedures, and 1 safety. The jump master sits on the port side of the aircraft just forward of the jump door. The safety is located on the starboard side of the aircraft and is seated directly across from the jump master. The jump master may also be a jumper, while the safety will not be a jumper. Jumpers and safety personnel will be seated in the following configuration. Immediately after takeoff, the jump master will issue the following commands: 6 minutes and get ready. Remove your static line snap hook from the top carrying handle of your reserve and stand by. Protect the ripcord grip of your reserve at all times. Seatbelts are to be fastened and worn during takeoff and can only be removed once the seatbelts command is given by the jump master. Protect the ripcord grip of your reserve at all times. At approximately 500 foot AGL, the jump master will raise the jump door and begin outside air safety checks. The safety will now issue the following command to Stick 1. Check static lines. Each jumper of Stick 1 checks his static line and the static line of the jumpers next to him. Check visually and by feeling with your hand. Verify the following items. Static line snap hook is properly attached to the anchor line cable. Universal static line is free of frays, cuts, and burns. Universal static line is not misrouted and is completely behind each jumper. All static line slack is placed neatly on the floor of the aircraft. The safety will now issue the following command to Stick 1. Check equipment. Each jumper of Stick 1 checks for sharp edges and deficiencies of the following items: helmet, chest strap, leg straps, ejector snaps. Check for any loose uniform or parachute material on yourself and the jumpers beside you. Each jumper completes these actions with his free hand while protecting the reserve ripcord grip with the other hand. Protect the ripcord grip of your reserve at all times. The safety will now issue the following command to Stick 1. Sound off for equipment check. Jumper 1 sounds off with OK. Jumper 2 sounds off with OK. Jumper 3 sounds off with OK. The safety will notify the jump master by pointing and saying, "All OK, jump master." Once the drop altitude is achieved, wind drift indicators, streamers, will be deployed by the jump master on the first pass over the target to verify the release point. The following sequence of events will now occur. The jump master will conduct a door and outside safety check. The jump master will issue the command of 1 minute. The jump master will now issue the following command to Stick 1. Sit in the door. All 3 jumpers will maintain a seated position and slide on their rear toward the jump door. Jumpers 1 and 2 will position their legs outside the aircraft with the door frame under the thighs. Jumper 3 will slide toward the door until his boots reach the door frame. Protect your ripcord grip at all times. The following sequence of events will now occur. The jump master will conduct a second outside air safety check. The jump master will issue the command of 30 seconds. The jump master will conduct a third outside air safety check. 10 seconds out from the release point, the jump master will issue the command, "Stand by." The final command the jump master will issue is "Go." Jumper 1, closest to the tail, pushes up and out using his hands and exits the aircraft. Jumper 2 pushes up and out using his hands and exits the aircraft. Jumper 3 quickly slides to the door frame, pushes up and out, and exits the aircraft. Jump up 6 inches and out 24 inches. Immediately place your hands on top of the reserve with palms facing down. Snap into a good, tight body position. Stick 2 jumpers will now move cautiously toward the tail of the aircraft. Each jumper will pass their static line snap hook to the safety before proceeding to a seated position on the floor. All subsequent sticks and jumpers will now repeat the previous commands and procedures until all jumpers have safely exited the aircraft.